What's up everybody, Billy Philo here, Masterful Mechanics baseball training video. I believe this is video number 13, okay, big number 13. Today we're gonna go over our advanced pitching drill progression. So last two videos, basic pitching drill progression. Now for our more advanced, older players, we're gonna have an advanced pitching drill progression. So there's gonna be 5 drills total. Today we're gonna go over the first 3. So learning objective number 1 is we're going to go over the first 3 drills. First drill is crow hop pull downs. Drill number 2 is our weight transfer drill. And drill number 3 is our front hip balance drill. So I'm gonna go over all those in depth. Learning objective number 1, you're gonna get them all down, boom. Learning objective number 2 is, like our other videos, it's to learn how these mechanics can improve, or how these drills can improve our pitching mechanics. And also they can help improve our pitching velocity. Okay, so we're gonna dive into how each drill is gonna be a way to enhance and squeeze some more velocity out of ourselves, while also keeping the consistency of our quality pitching mechanics. And learning objective number 3 is to learn when is the best time to do drills in general and when to do these specific drills. Okay, so we're gonna learn the drills, learn how they help, and learn when to do them to most benefit you as a baseball pitcher. Okay, so got my CD Rams gear on. Not only did I go to Central Dauphin, alumni baby, but I was also looking forward to being the varsity pitching coach this season before all the spring baseball seasons were shut down, unfortunately. But for the 2 weeks I was there, it was a good experience. I'm looking forward to doing some coaching next year for sure. But anyway, so our 3 drills. Drill number 1, crow hop pull downs. We talked about our long toss procedures. Okay, so when we're in our long toss extension phase, okay, which means distancing ourselves from our partner, putting loft on the ball, moving further back and back, see how far we can go while keeping our exertion level under 80-85% max. That's our extension phase. Now, crow hop pull downs is what you're gonna do when you move closer to your partner. So after you get out as far as you can and you're throwing at about 85% exertion, getting it to your partner on a fly, then you're gonna bring it in and try to put the ball on a line. So our main goal here with the crow hop pull downs is to focus on using our back leg, using our legs in general, especially the back leg. We're gonna get drive out of it and we're gonna have a lot of momentum going towards our target. And then we're gonna try to use that front arm to pull down and get our release point out front to put the ball on a line. I'll show you in slow-mo first, walk you through it here. I usually stand at an angle, not straight, not sideways, but at an angle. It's just how I prefer to do it. Whatever you guys want to do though. So I'm gonna take a step with my front leg, my step foot. Then I'm gonna bring my back foot behind, just like we would in our crow hop. But the only difference here, instead of getting loft under it, I'm gonna stay back and use my front arm to pull down and get my release point out front to put the ball on a straight line. All right, so focus on how much drive I get out of my back leg, and then I'm gonna use that front arm to really pull down so I can get my release point out front. And it's called pull downs because we're pulling down to release, meaning we wanna get that spin. Okay, when we pull down our fingers, we wanna get that spin out of that back spin right here off the seams, so then we get that nice backspin, and that's what allows the ball to keep that carry and get good velocity through the zone. Again, start sideways. You can even get some momentum to get running into it, like a running pull down if you want. So if you do that, you're just gonna take an extra step here, boom, boom, back, 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 pull, release. So let me show you a few in real time so you can get an idea of what it's gonna look like when you're doing it. All right, so our main goal with the pull downs is to go from the extension phase where we're putting loft under the ball to getting our release point down. So literally we're pulling down, that's hence the title of the drill, crow hop pull downs. So make sure you get a lot of drive out of your back leg, use that front arm, tuck it in, pull straight down, and fire that ball. So for the first few, I would say throw at about maybe 80-85%, just like your extension. And then as you get closer to your partner, Not too close, obviously. You don't want to kill them with a 95-mile-per-hour pull down. But as you're getting closer, then you can start putting more intent behind your throws, 95 to 100%, and really gearing up, feeling it in your legs. Okay, and this we're also going to get separation with this drill, because with our momentum going forward, we have to work hard as our hips are going forward to keep our shoulders back. So right there is the separation. Then at the end, we pull down with the front arm to get the release point out. So that's how this drill improves throwing velocity. Not only does it get drive out of your legs, but it also helps with separation, because our hips are going to stay back. We're going to use the strength in our back leg to stay back. Okay, separation, boom, then pull down. There you go. So drill number 2 is our weight transfer drill. So let me grab you a ball and walk you through this one. All right, weight transfer. We are going to do this drill from about, you're going to do this one closer because you're not taking a step, you're not going to have as much power behind this throw, which is fine. Okay, the main focus of this throw is transferring the weight and getting that front arm, utilizing that front arm, pulling your chest down, getting your release point out front towards the catcher. So we're going to do this drill at about, for our pitchers who throw from 60 feet 6 inches on a regular field, we're going to do this at about maybe as close as 40 or 45 feet is fine. And you're only going to throw maybe like 50 to 70% exertion. Okay, 50 to 70% intent. So I'm not going to throw 100% here and really try to fire it in there. I'm going to focus on transferring my weight, using my front leg to pull me forward, and using that front side. So we have a big front side focus with this drill. So let me walk you through it. Nice and wide, like you already took your step. Yeah, I like to have my foot angled here, not straight this way or this way, but angled. Okay, and then we're going to start hands together. We're going to go, my weight is in the middle right now. I'm going to go forward, back, separate, and then you can take a step with your front foot if you need it as a timing mechanism, but you don't have to. The main timing mechanism is our front arm. So as we take that step, our front arm is going to initiate our throw. So again, front, back, separate. Now my front arm is going to initiate the throw. I'm going to pull in, bringing my chest forward, chin coming forward, release point out. Then I would use my front leg here, right when I'm going to release, to propel me forward. And then I'll finish here. So the velocity behind this drill is in our front side. So not only can we gain velocity by pulling down this front arm, but we can also get it from this front leg, pulling with our hamstring. So we're going to feel it as you come forward to pull here, okay, and extend our leg. It's going to land, we're going to land a little bent when we pitch, and then to get that front leg support, we're going to extend up. So let me show you a few in real time. In this drill, we are going to throw to a catcher crouched down. We want to work on getting our release point and everything. For the crow hop pull downs, just throw to someone standing up, try to hit him in the chest. Weight transfer drill is our first advanced drill in this progression that we're going to throw to a catcher. Forward, back, separate. All right, so I want you to focus on my front arm and especially my front leg. Watch how my front leg is going to propel my body. Bring my chest and my chin forward, because when we finish, we want our chest to be out over our front knee. Chest is out over my front knee, because I bring that here, my arm down, and then, boom, extend with that leg. Let me show you one more in real time. And again, front side focus here. Boom, then I'm ready to field the ball as well. So that front leg is going to be very important in our velocity. Okay, we're going to land bent, extend it to bring it forward. So that's how the weight transfer drill is great for velocity. It's great for our front side. We're also transferring our weight, which is also going to initiate some velocity from the beginning there. So our last drill is a little more challenging, a little more abnormal maybe. I don't know if you've ever done anything like this. Somebody showed me this, one of my teammates from last year, his name was Eddie Perez. Great guy. We played indie ball together. He was in affiliated ball, got released, whatever, and then he came back. He was shoving it last year, hitting mid 90s, high 90s off the bump, just with nasty slider. He was fun to watch pitch, and he helped me a lot with my with my separation and my mechanics actually. My mechanics were good, but he showed me how I could get a little more out of my body. So let me show you how this one goes. Again, front hip separation drill. Front hip separation drill. So the main way we get velocity with this is this drill is focused on separation, hip to shoulder separation. We're gonna try to keep our weight back and then allow our hips to go while keeping our shoulders back. Boom, there's that separation. So here's how the drill goes. Hands together in the set position, leg up to your balance point. Instead of bringing this leg forward like we would when we pitch, we're gonna bring it back. Okay, work on your balance. My pinky toe of my foot is gonna touch the ground behind where the rubber would be. Okay, we don't wanna rest it on there because we wanna use the strength in this leg to hold us up and keep our balance. So pinky toe touch, 1, 2, balance point again, then lead with the front hip, get sync in this back leg, drive. One more time in slow-mo. Set position, balance point, leg goes behind. You can feel this, you should feel a stretch in your front hip right here. Boom, touches the ground ever so gently. Balance point, touch the ground. Balance point, stay back. Hip goes forward, knee sinks, then drive. Show you 2 in real time. And remember, the main goal here is getting that separation. That's why our leg is going backwards. So we can stay back, because as pitchers, we gotta stay back as long as we can. Back, 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 until just before our front foot hits, called front foot strike. So we stay back, 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 until right before that front foot hits, then we drive the shoulders and the back leg forward. So we try to keep our weight back as we're going down the mound. Back, 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 front foot hit is gonna hit, right before it, drive. So here you go in real time. I'll shut up and do the drill now. And this drill we're gonna do also in front of the mound. You can do this one from about 50 feet as a regulation pitcher. For our youth athletes, you can perform this drill maybe about 35 to 40 feet. And you're gonna throw, depending on how your arm feels, just throw maybe, start at 70%, move up to 75, 80. If you're really feeling good, you can, throw 90%, but you're still gonna be in front of the mound, from about 50 feet. Okay, all these drills are gonna be on flat ground and closer than the actual distance from the rubber to home plate. And the reason for that is we gotta work harder as pitchers when we're closer to get our release point down. Because we're closer, so we gotta force ourselves to use that front arm, front leg, bring our chin down, boom, get our release point out front. And also it takes a little bit of the stress off your arm when you're closer, because you don't have to try to throw it as hard with your arm, and you can just focus on the mechanics and let your body and arm ride through the zone. So 3 main learning objectives, you got them down. Number 1 was to learn the 3 moves: crow hop pull down, weight transfer drill, front hip balance drill. So those are the 3, you got them. We learned how each drill can help improve our velocity and can help improve our power output, which is gonna equate to more pitching velocity. And just by doing these drills consistently and practicing them repeatedly is gonna help obtain those quality and consistent mechanics. So there's learning objective number 2. Learning objective number 3, we didn't go over as much, which was, when the heck do I do these drills? When is a great time to perform a drill progression? If you have no idea, that's okay, because I'm gonna help explain it here. So if you're in your preseason, you're getting ready for the season, you're just building your arm strength as a pitcher. Rule of thumb is you're not gonna throw to a catcher. You're not even gonna pull down and throw to someone's chest till the 2nd or 3rd week of your throwing. Okay, you get to your 3rd week of throwing, you're feeling good, you can start doing the pull downs, crow hop pull downs. You're gonna be throwing to someone's chest, not a catcher yet. What I like to do as a rule of thumb is we're not gonna start throwing to an actual catcher, okay, and throwing downhill until at least like the 5th or 6th, maybe 7th week of our throwing progression. Okay, so you're in preseason, All right, I've been throwing for 6 weeks. My arms are strong doing the extension phase. I long tossed. I put loft under the ball. I did my crow out pull downs. Now I'm ready to start throwing downhill to a catcher and do these drills. All right, great. You're still not ready to throw off a mound yet because you haven't been throwing for 8 weeks or 2 months, which is fine. So now you can do these drills. Okay, you can supplement with these drills instead of throwing off the mound. It's easier on your arm and it forces you to use your legs and your mechanics more than you would throwing off the mound because you got to work harder on flat ground. Like I said, we always want the stimulus of our training to be tougher than what we're going to experience in the game. So you're doing these drills, maybe after 6 weeks of throwing, you can do these drills, 2 or 3 days a week is fine. Okay, building up to that. So you finish your 8 weeks of throwing then, and the season's getting closer. Okay, you're almost ready for the season. Now you're ready to start throwing off a mound. Say you throw 1 bullpen a week. Okay, so you're throwing off the mound on Monday. Great. You got a bullpen in Monday. Tuesday you come back. You're a little sore. That's fine. You're tired. Maybe you do some plyo ball stuff, some arm care. You can put some loft under the ball. Just long toss a little bit. Get the extension phase going. Great. Okay, Wednesday. You're feeling a little better, you're recovering, your arm's feeling good, then you can do your long toss extension, come in, do some pull downs. Maybe at this point you're good to do like 10 pull downs, 10 pull downs at 80-90%, that's great. So if you're ready for that, then you can come in and you're doing this on Wednesday, you can do the drills. Wednesday, you can do the drills. Thursday, if you're feeling good, so right there, that's 2 days a week, and then even Friday, if you want. Or Friday you can take off and just do like another long toss session and then wait to do the drills again Saturday. You take off, you don't throw Sunday, okay? You take off at least one day a week from throwing to let your arm recover. So building up to the season's about to start. Maybe throw off the mound once a week and do drills 2 or 3 days a week. All right, season starts, I'm feeling good. Now as a starting pitcher, I'm gonna throw off the mound twice a week. Because if I'm starting every 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna need to be off the mound twice a week. So if I pitch in a game on Monday, off the mound, okay, as a starter, so I throw at least 4 or 5 innings. Tuesday, come back. I do warm-up, plyo ball stuff, do some extension, long toss, just nice and easy, feel it out, and then do some arm care. No drills that day. Wednesday, you come in, if you're feeling better, get your extension in, and then you can do a few pull downs, maybe 5 or 6 crow hop pull downs, and then do these drills. Okay, in this progression. And you're gonna learn 2 more, so this isn't all of the drills. But then, so we come back Wednesday, we're doing the drills. Okay, Thursday, you're feeling really good. You can do the drills again, or if you're not feeling as good, you can just do the extension, arm care, boom, that's fine. Friday now is the day before you're gonna start again. So what I like to do is get some extension in as far as I can go back, long toss throwing maybe 80%, and then I bring it in, do some pull downs at 80 or 90%, and then I will go through my drill progression, but I'll only do maybe 3 throws in each drill, if that, 2 or 3. Okay, just to get the feel for my mechanics, even the day before I'm gonna start a game off the mound. Saturday, I start off the mound, go out there and shove it. Okay, Sunday, I take the day off. So there's a week right there. Pitched off the mound Monday, Tuesday, light toss, Wednesday, light toss or light drills, Thursday, heavier drills, okay, maybe up to 8 or 10 reps with each drill in the progression. Friday, very light drills or just extension and light toss. Saturday, you're pitching the game. Sunday, you're taking off. So we're looking at, if you're pitching twice a week off the mound, you can supplement these drills in and utilize them 2 or 3 days beyond that. But I wouldn't throw to a catcher crouch down more than 4 or 5 days a week at the max. And I would always take a day off from throwing just to let your body recover. So for any more questions, there's gonna be a lot of info in the show notes about when and how to perform these drills and how many to do based on where you're at in your throwing program, like in your throwing timetable. So if you have questions, always you can feel free to reach out to me if I didn't cover anything in the show notes, which is totally fine. You can always reach out to me. I'm always willing to help somebody out. I love baseball, so I'm always willing to talk about it. So thank you. I know this one was a little bit of a lengthy video, but I appreciate you sticking with me here. Thanks for rocking again with Masterful Mechanics Baseball. Next time we'll look at the last 2 throws in our advanced pitching drill progression, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about gaining some velocity and utilizing our mechanics to the fullest. So, from Harrisburg Gymnastics, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Thanks a lot.